Evening, boys.
Evening, Sally.
Welcome to The Chat-In, your local pubcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Kirk.
I'm Mark.
And I'm the other Mark. 3 pints, Sally. And what are you having?
See if they do a glass of milk.
Cheers. I'll fetch him over.
Evening, boys.
Evening, Mark.
How are we all doing?
All right, you?
Yeah, now listen, you know how we have listeners all the way around the world?
Yeah.
Right?
Do we?
Yeah.
Well, apparently
so.
we do.
We
do.
You don't
We
come
do.
back to us.
No, I know. So I've got a bit of a treat for you.
Oh.
I've got some listeners in, and they're all listeners.
Yeah.
And I've brought them all the way in from New Zealand.
Give over.
I know. We've got listeners in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And I brought them in tonight into the pub.
Shut the
And here
front
they
door.
are. So we've got these guys here. We've got.
You brought me in, you don't know the name?
I'm going to say for the benefit of the tape. So I've got Jason, who's my nephew, and his
Jason.
girlfriend, Hannah, all the way from New Zealand.
Welcome to The Chat-In.
I can't believe you've come over here just to be on a podcast.
That is exactly it, to be honest. That's what we come for.
We knew it. Brilliant.
That's absolutely brilliant. I mean, I will just say one thing to Mark. Next time you have
Me?
a brainwave... Yes, you.
Oh.
Next time you have a brainwave like this,
Yes.
think a little bit different. And how
Okay.
about you take us to New Zealand to see them?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not paying.
Oh, right, okay.
Listen, you can come to New Zealand, but I'm not paying for that. No way, no.
I mean, listen, I'll be honest.
Just to get an invite.
You always
I
said
says
no
that every
anyway.
week.
I would take an invite to New Zealand any day, and I'll pay.
Okay.
Not for you lot.
You'll pay. Oh, okay.
No, for you lot. But I would happily pay for myself.
I don't
Okay.
know this... I mean, actually... we might come to this a bit later in the podcast, but
Yes.
There's too many things in New Zealand that kill you. I mean, I'm petrified
No,
of
that's
spiders.
Australia.
That's Australia. Oh, is it
That's
different?
Australia. In New Zealand, nothing kills you.
Nothing kills
It's
you.
so similar to England that it's a great place for anyone to move over to be honest. Just the time difference, you're about 12 hours ahead in New Zealand,
Yeah.
but nothing kills you.
Oh,
Australia,
brilliant.
dangerous. New Zealand, superbly safe.
Brilliant.
There you go. You're sold, aren't you, Kirk?
Sorted.
You do know the sun shines though, and it's quite warm.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
We do
problem.
have the most beautiful place. It's the most beautiful place, I think, in the world. Queenstown is where we're from. So if you've ever seen pictures, it's Lord of the Rings territory. It's absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
So, definitely.
I'm
Okay,
going
let's come visit.
to finish this podcast and booking some tickets, aren't I?
Yeah. See, I've got to say, there's literally a book open at home from Trailfinders, and it's on the page of New Zealand.
Thought we were looking at-
Really?
Hey,
Where else were we looking at?
Well, they were
Or have you
looking at.
decided that we're not going there now and you're going to bugger off somewhere different?
No. So there was 3 books, if you remember.
Yeah.
But one page is on New Zealand. On the other book,
Yeah.
it's
New look.
what's it called?
America?
What?
Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah, that's where I thought we were going.
Yes.
Can't spare too much about it because we hadn't invited Mark.
No.
Well, that's the last place I want to be going with you two.
Well, we haven't got to that point yet. But listen, I've got a question. So
Right.
how long you been over here?
4 days? 5 days?
Oh, 2 weeks. 2 weeks in.
yeah.
2 weeks on
Okay.
holiday, but we were in Bali before this and Singapore. We were meant to come over for a wedding as well. I mean, obviously you guys, but
Yes, of course.
The highlight.
but we missed the wedding, which was the bad thing.
dear.
We were in the Bali floods, which happened like 10 days ago or something, and then because we got the Bali floods, we had our flight delayed by 6 hours, which then meant our next flight from to Singapore, which went to Dubai or something, was then we missed it. But we also
Missed my luggage back.
yeah, Hannah's luggage went missing. Had a wedding dress in as well, so she was just wearing one dress.
For the 2 days. was
yeah,
it?
and-
Yeah.
That's like you,
dear.
Rob.
Wearing a dress.
So sorry. So you was due to come to the UK for a wedding,
Yep.
but you got stuck in. Sorry, you got stuck
In Bali.
in Bali. That's a shame, isn't it?
Well, it was stressful.
Was it?
Like, we also got bad sunburn as well, and I'm not good at airports. It's just airports are horrendous places. I always forget something. There's always nervous going through security. They'll pull you up on something that's like, this is a liquid when it's clearly a solid, and it just stresses me
I have
out.
that problem.
It's usually the other way around.
Yeah.
And we've also talked many a time about airport issues. I don't think any of us are fan of airports.
I
no,
love
you-
airports.
I'm okay with
I love
airports. I'm
airports.
good at airports.
Small airports.
The only thing that I'm thinking about is this whole nightmare with travel and stuff happening. It must be a family thing.
Oh, yeah.
For the benefit of the tape, don't look at me.
We are
Why are you looking at me?
You can't even get a train properly.
Yeah, but it's not my fault. It's the people on the train. I'm just going about, like Jason, I'm going about my business. Things go wrong. And I just tell you what things go wrong. It's not me. It's not nothing to do with me.
So you went from Queenstown.
So Queenstown, we had a 50th and 60th birthday party to go to in Bali. Couple of gay lads.
Couples.
Big shout out to Bob and Armando on that one.
Fantastic.
We went to Finn's beach club, meant to be the best beach club in the world. And we turned up. We had we bought some $900 bottle of champagne, and I've got a video of her down in it and spitting it out. And I'm just like, no, spit it on me.
Rob, I'm not going to holiday with you anymore.
Neither am I.
So where are we going next?
Zante.
Yeah. Zante. You'll find many 900 bottles pound champagne in Zante. Is that the first time you went to Bali? Have you been before? Or
We've both been before, haven't we?
Yeah, I went there last year, May. Yeah, it was great.
I love Bali. It's cheap as chips. It's like
really
Benidorm, essentially, for the British, I think, in a way. But yeah, great weather, cheap, knocked off goods. You can get, your Louis Vuittons and your handbags or whatever you boys want to buy.
I've heard it's changed quite a lot over recent years. It's become more commercialised than what it used to be.
Yeah.
Have you been prior when it was less commercialised versus now, or have you always been when it's been commercialised?
To be honest, no. I mean, 2 different trips. Going with girlfriend, going with the lads. Completely different trips, I'll be honest. Not into too much detail.
What do you mean, Jason? Can you flesh that story out?
Obviously going with the missus is better.
Yes,
it's
more enjoyable. Yes.
We'll set you up, mate.
Face tells 1,000 words.
But then, seriousness though, but then you got stuck in Bali. And bless you.
Bless you. Allergic to your aftershave, Rob.
I ain't got any on.
So you end up missing the wedding?
Yeah, missing the wedding by 12 hours. Now, we had a 2-day sort of gap between, but then as soon as we were like, we've got to catch this next flight, and we sprinted through, and we may have done it. However, we put the checked bags on priority check-in or whatever.
Express priority, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But mine came straight out, and I'm like, Hannah, get the trolley. Just get ready. We're about to get straight into Terminal 1 in Changi Airport in Singapore. Was it Singapore? Yeah, Singapore. And ours came straight off, and I'm waiting. And as everyone collects all the bags off the carousel, and you realise yours ain't coming. So you storm up to the complaints department, and you're never happy mode there. And the girls just were like, "Oh well, it's probably still in Bali." And I'm like,
"Yeah, probably."
Oh God, I am really, really angry at this point. Yeah. So I'm trying to be calm and nice because it's not their fault. And Hannah's we checks in on, you get on the Wi-Fi and go, where are you? Has the bag come through yet? And she'd already gone through the gate because she was ready for the bus as soon as I'd sprinted out with hers and we were ready to get on. But as the minutes started closing, we're like, this international flight, we're not going to get on to Abu Dhabi and then back to Manchester. We were flying in a day before. And then we were going to stay at the Hilton, and then the next day was the wedding. And say I had a brand new tailored suit that I got in Bali for 500 quid sorted out to perfection. And then she'd obviously had a dress. We got matching stuff. So Ryan Greensmith, I've not seen him in ages. He's one of our original boys that went travelling together. One of the musketeers, we call each other. We've got tattoos on his bums that we got in
Brilliant. You were saying we should get a tattoo, didn't you?
You should, yeah. Honestly, but it's a crap tattoo, but it means so much. We go through a lot together. You might as well brand yourself.
Absolutely. I've always said if I was ever going to get a tattoo, it's got to be something that will never change.
Yeah. That will always mean something.
Always mean something.
You see, you do know that tattoos are permanent.
I know. But you don't want it as something that, something you go, I might not like that. You know what I mean? In a few years.
You can take it off, though. Hannah's got a beauty salon shop. You do tattoo removals, don't you, Hannah?
Oh, there you go. Get the plug in.
Yeah, come to get his removed.
Also waxing if you're interested when you come to New Zealand. Toenails, pedicure,
You'll be up for that, wouldn't you, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
I need all of my tattoos removing, in all fairness.
You want them all removing?
Yeah.
What, why?
Yeah.
Well, this is the lady. Hannah will sort that for you.
I'm going to get them covered is what I'm going to do, but yeah.
When you say covered...
Just wear a t-shirt.
Yeah,
What?
just wear that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What do you
No,
mean covered?
I'm going to get them tattooed over.
With another tattoo?
Yeah.
Well, won't that look like a 3-year-old's drawing where you've just scribbled on it?
Well, I'm hoping
will
I
that look
find
like
a better tattooist than that.
Oh, right, for the 3-year-old.
To
Don't
be
ask me then.
honest.
Where are your tattoos?
I've got 9 tattoos. I've got on my arms, on each shoulder blade, across my bottom and back, this arm, ankle to knee on this leg, chest.
I did not expect that because you can't see any tattoo with you wearing that shirt and trousers now. You're looking very smart. Is that the idea?
Yeah, well, I don't. I always said that I would have tattoos where I can always cover them up, which I've done. But my problem is, so my first tattoo was when I was 14. And then I probably got the rest of my tattoos between the age of 14 and 21. And basically, I just let my friends practice to be a tattooist on me.
Yeah. The pink cushion.
So,
And 2 of them people are blind.
so yeah, the tattoos, you know, they're not fantastic. One on my leg's all right. I like the one on my leg, but the others, they were used as people practicing. Literally, one of my tattoos was the first tattoo that somebody had ever done.
Oh wow.
What's that
And
one?
it's all the way across the bottom of my back.
Oh.
Oh no.
So,
I'm dying to know. Can we show the viewers or the listeners?
We're going to put a picture on.
Yeah.
What is it
so
of, that one?
I can show you one on my chest because that's easy.
Dun, dun, dun.
And see if you can guess what it's meant
So the
to-
listeners
meant to be.
can't see this. But
my
Kirk's
God.
opened
It
his
looks like
chest
a
and
vagina
showing
devil
his tattoo,
tail.
which is hard to describe.
I might keep it now.
Let's see, Kirk. Oh, I know what that is.
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, like
it's
I said,
the logo for
I know. We'll take it. Obviously, you've got to go to Anna. She can't do it now. By the
It's
way,
a logo for
So-
the world's worst babysitter.
Yes, it's the Michael Jackson symbol.
Oh, okay. You have to have at least a
If
6.
you squint,
Yeah,
turn your head sideways.
Make that change
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah.
underneath.
Make
it.
that. Yeah,
How
yeah.
ironic
yeah.
is that, Kirk? Make that change. How ironic is that? 'Cause
I know.
that needs to change.
It actually says, and it actually says, can you make that a large?
Yeah, that's probably one of my best tattoos.
Oh wow.
Wow, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Get some.
So
get
you've
moved.
got an
So
idea.
yeah, that went down a rabbit hole, didn't it?
The thing that's playing on my mind is, have you got your case back?
Yes, it came back the next day. Air Asia don't service England, so do you want to tell this? We had to stay in Singapore.
It's making me more upset.
She was living at me as well, and I feel like I'm like,
Your
yo,
fault.
I didn't talk to him for overnight because
Yeah.
I was so angry.
what
Didn't I?
can I do? She got a Steiner eye, and she's like, I don't even want to be here. I don't want to go on holiday. And I'm just trying to think of all the magic I can do to try and make her go, but we're in Singapore. It's not a bad place to be. We've got 3 days here now. Because we're at the
Remain
front desk.
excited, you're going to Rotherham.
She was
You're gonna be
super
on a podcast.
Yeah. Well, she was super excited about coming to Doncaster, and I'm like trying to go, why? You know, but I mean, we've got Cusworth Hill, Cusworth Hall.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
But yeah, just excited to, I guess. I think she loves the accents, what it is, you know.
Yeah, I love England people.
Really?
The English accent.
Well, even the northern accent.
Yeah, I love it.
Only the northern accent.
Yeah. Hey,
I think
up,
you'll
love.
find.
Hey,
We talk proper us.
We do talk.
Let's it Doug. That's Chesterfield.
Yeah.
not-
Well,
it's
love here.
Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire.
It is.
Doug.
It's love
It
here.
is.
Yeah.
Love.
I feel like I'm in Harry Potter film.
Yeah.
I guess I'm Hagrid. Yeah.
But who would I be?
You could be Harry.
Are there any dwarfs in Harry Potter?
You could be Harry Potter.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah.
Dobby. You'd be Dobby. Dob Benny.
No, I think Mark would be a better Dobby.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
me?
would.
Yeah.
You're like he's like a
Actually,
I just put the idea out there.
I've not
fatter
really
face
I've
to
not really
Dobby.
seen the film. Is it like a little creature with big ears?
yes. Yeah.
and a bald head.
So cute.
Struggles to speak.
Is that not from? Is that not that little thing from Star Wars? That little group. What's that little?
Yoda.
Yoda. Is that
Oh,
not?
yeah.
You're not describing
No.
Yoda?
No.
Yoda's
No.
Really? I'll take it. At least I'm in film.
What's the one from Lord of the Rings called?
Gollum.
Oh, that's
Isn't
it.
it more of a golem?
Really?
Just making it better for you.
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say that's better at all.
I wouldn't either.
Okay, what about Mark? What would he be?
So I've got the perfect title for this episode. It's called Self-Esteem.
Where's it gone?
Yeah, perfect. So Jason, obviously you're not from New Zealand, nor are you, Hannah. Obviously, that's where you live now. So tell us a little bit. Well, we'll start with Hannah first. A bit of the background with how you met, why you ended up in New Zealand.
Give us some background.
Is there a story behind this?
What should we have to start with first?
I mean, you could just say we met in a pub and it was great. We fell in love. I mean,
Okay, so we met. I met Jay about 5 years ago in my engagement party.
Oh, you see? Now we're talking. These are stories that we love.
This is tasty.
these are loving this, aren't they? I mean, what?
These are stories that you love.
Abort.
It's very
It
much
was a
parallel. It's very much sounding like something I'd do this, so I love it.
So it's your engagement party.
It was my engagement party.
And
I turned up by a random thing. My mate went, "Oh, there's a party going down the road. You'd Airbnb'd a house for your engagement party," and we was just on that same road, and my mate somehow knew her. So we turned up at the girls are going wild. Like, she's got 6 Asian girls dressed in red dresses, just in this jacuzzi, just going mad. And
I can't remember.
Sorry. So where was this?
It was in New Zealand, Kiwis, hey.
Quail Rise, Queenstown, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you was in New Zealand at this point. You was getting engaged. You was engaged.
Yeah,
and
it was
having
at
an
my engagement party, yeah.
But having fun in a hot tub with 6 women. I think that's all I took from
They
that
were my
conversation.
old
I've got to be
bridesmaid,
honest.
yeah. Yeah.
the bridesmaid.
Yeah.
And you decided to join them.
Me and the boys from our house were just like heard the ruckus that was down the
so-
road, and
So you weren't even invited. You just
Not
sort of
really,
get crashed.
no.
Oh, I could. Gets better.
Brilliant.
not really.
Random.
And was it like a runaway bride scene? Was it like?
Oh no, it wasn't. Wow. But no, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Move on.
It weren't that night or anything. No, of course not. Help me out.
Yeah.
So sorry. How long ago was this?
About like 5.5 years ago, it was it. And then, I don't know, and then we became a best mate, didn't we?
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And so, where are you originally from?
I'm actually from South Korea.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And what? And was you
Kamsahamnida.
was you only in New Zealand for this party? Shall we say?
No, so I was in Queenstown, New Zealand, coming up 11 years in February.
All right.
And
okay.
then before I was in Australia 3 years, and before I was in America, New York for 1 year,
Oh wow.
and before I was in Korea. So yeah, I mean
Wow.
overseas about 15 years. Yeah.
Well travelled.
Wow.
Well travelled. Yeah.
I've seen some. Obviously, I've never been to Korea, but I'm trying to remember what I was watching semi recently, and I can't remember for the life of me what it were.
Squid
That
Games.
was
a good way to end that.
Squid Games.
No, I think it might have been. It might be Race Across the World or whatever. But wherever they were traveling through South Korea, and I never realised it was so
Busy.
well. Yes, but so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like so like proper
Beautiful.
beauty. Absolutely, like it's never been on my tick list to want to go to Korea. It just hasn't.
You should.
But ever since I
Yeah.
watched whatever it was I was watching, I thought, do you know what? I really want to go to Korea.
Yeah.
I need to get the right one, but I want to go. I want to go to
don't go
Korea.
to North Korea.
I'm
Yeah.
Don't go there.
interested then. So obviously you've moved around a bit.
Yeah.
Are you on the run?
What's that mean?
On the run
Run!
She's not from North Korea.
Which is one
weird thing.
Of all the places, so is New Zealand sort of your favourite place, and of all the places that you've been to so far, is that why you've settled there? Or
Yeah, I hated the cold weather. So I was in Brisbane before in Australia, and then moved to Queenstown. I never actually been to Queenstown before. It's a really cold, and I always thinking that I choose wrong place to live.
yeah,
And then I changed my mind.
Yeah.
But it's just a beautiful place to live. It's more relaxed, more like a nature, background, and it's just scenery is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive, but we paying for scenery. I would say,
Yeah.
And from your point of view, just your point of view, because you've lived in different places and travelled,
Yeah.
do you think that that's where you'll settle for
Yes.
good now?
Yeah.
That's
It's my
that's
home.
your home.
Yeah.
Fab, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
What's your story, Jason? Like, you obviously are from this neck of the woods.
Yeah, originally from Doncaster.
Yeah.
Are you on the run?
I love Yorkshire. It's a great place to be from. We've been so welcomed, and I love it because when we came up on the train from Manchester over to Yorkshire, and I'm like, you're in the happiest place in the world. Everyone's hello, love, and just so nice, but there's so much more of the world to see. And when I got to Queenstown, if you ever look up pictures of Queenstown, it's like a postcard. So I kind of did. I did Club 1830s, with Thomas Cook. I was a rep for them. Went to Sunny Beach, Bulgaria, did a beefer. Then me and all the lads, the Musketeers, as we call ourselves, with tattoos on our asses, we got broken up with our girlfriends, and we all were sat in a pub, pretty much like what we are now, depressed as anything. Welcome
to our world.
Yeah, that's what we do every week.
Yeah, what's gonna excite us now? And one of the lads just went to Southeast Asia, and we all just perked up, and it united us. And we all had like a 6-month plan. We're gonna save money. We're gonna go around Southeast Asia. Gonna land in Bangkok. And we had honestly the time of our lives. It made us smile. We forgot about the ex-girlfriends, and we stayed out there for a year and a half. Going Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos. Then we just loved it. We bonded such a strong, well-knit lads group that we were like, we'll stay together forever. Obviously, you can't travel forever, so we ended up going to Australia as your next bet. You can work there for a year visa or 2-year visa or 3-year visa.
And you all went together?
We all went together, yeah.
Right, okay.
So we had a New Year's Eve in Sydney, which was incredible. And then I just ended up coming over to New Zealand to Auckland. I thought, because I didn't want to come home. I was like, oh, yeah, it's still summer here. Let's stay out there. And New Zealand give you a same deal, 2-year pass. You could work or do whatever you want. I ended up working for Globe Bar in Auckland, the biggest backpacker bar out there. And I used to run as the promotions manager of the biggest backpacker bar in New Zealand. I ran the wet t-shirt competition every Wednesday night.
Oh, I bet that were pretty boring, weren't it? Not my cup of tea.
Jelly wrestling every Thursday night. We used to do. I saw plenty of pairs of boobies. So through that, and it was incredible. And then I went to work down in Queenstown and ran the biggest pub crawl in New Zealand. Managed 3 different sites: Auckland, Dunedin, and
now
Queenstown.
we're talking.
Mark's wearing the boobs and wet t-shirt. Mark's just all about the beer.
I think my greatest accolades. I think I've done more pub crawls than anyone else on the planet, dead or alive.
Really?
I genuinely think I have.
That's a statement.
It's a challenge. Mark sat there going,
I'm emigrating.
I sank a lot of drink because you never pay for a drink on a pub crawl as a manager.
So how old would you have been when you first went over to Australia? Did you went first?
Bali originally, wasn't it?
It was
Southeast Asia, yeah.
the first time it was 2012, I believe, is on my bum. I've got a date on my bum. All the boys have got dates on their bum just to remember, and we always remind each other in our group chat. 2012 is when we were first in Bangkok. So.
That doesn't help me because I don't know how old you are now. So
I'm 39.
Right, okay. Now you're going to make me do maths, aren't you?
I can't do maths. Long time ago. I don't know what,
so mid-20s.
15,
mid-20s, you went out there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Wow. I'm just sat here just going, I failed at life.
So Hannah, when you did your travelling, did you do that with a group of friends, or was it just you on your own when you went from
Australia?
when you
left
around,
South Korea?
When I was in America, I was with my ex-boyfriend. He was a Korean.
Okay.
He was a professional dancer. So
all right.
So we was there together, and then I was moved to Australia myself, apply a working holiday visa, and then stay there for about first year and then second year and third year studied, and then moved to Queenstown with my ex-husband.
Jason's enjoying this bit.
It's a safe space,
It's
and
a
it
safe
stays between these four walls.
Nobody else is listening. That's how it feels. That's what it feels like sometimes.
Yeah, long story short.
So what do you both do then in Queenstown?
Pardon?
What do you both do? What are your jobs?
I have a beauty salon business in Queenstown.
Okay.
So when I moved to Queenstown, I've got a tourist visa, and I applied my working holiday, and then working for some beauty salon called Amode Spa. And then she sponsored my visa. So I worked there for about 1.5 years, and then she asked me you want to take over my business?
Wow.
So I was like, probably not really. I don't have enough money to buy your business. And then she said, you can buy it. I can give you, I help you financially. You can pay off for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, give it a go.
Wow.
And then here we go.
And how long ago was that? When you sort of bought the...
9.5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And was it a good decision?
Yeah. Best decision I ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy your job?
Yeah, I love it. It's my 20 years in this industry in Queenstown.
Wow.
For the in beauty industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about you, Jay? Then what do you do?
I run an adventure tourism business. So it started out as an e-bike business, and e-bikes, electric bikes.
Right, okay.
Yeah, electric bikes. So I started out with 15 e-bikes and about 15 regular bikes, which no one ever rents out anymore. No. And I started with 2 Kiwis, and the Kiwis had, well established. I had about 5 to 10 grand saved, and they were like, "How much you got to put into this business then? If we're going to go 3 ways?" And they went, "We're going to need more than that." So they put in the lion's share, and I ended up doing sweat equity into it. So I think I started on 5% with the money that I put in, and they went, "Oh well, the harder you work, the more successful the company is, you can buy into it at the same price you bought into it." And then worked my way up after like a year into 12%, and then I was like, "I'm really hard at this, I can keep going." COVID happened, and the lads were like, "Do you want to buy us out?" And I'd saved up some money, bought a bit more of it out, and I couldn't buy the full amount. But now one of my business partners, my previous business partners, jumped in. He set up his own side company out of it, Bro Bike in Queenstown, and we all just sort of, after COVID, just found his feet, moved on together, and just last week I bought him out of it, so I now own 100%. So
congratulations!
Thanks.
That's
Well
fantastic.
Well done.
Just because I know we've previously talked about the friends that you've already travelled with, all these places. You got to Australia. Did they then go with you to New Zealand?
Some of them did. So we sort of started dwindling out there. The dream started disappearing. Some of them tried to do the fruit picking and stuff like that, which is a pain in the arse to do.
Yeah.
And some of them had extended. I'd already done a previous year there, so I was like, I have to. That's why I went to New Zealand. Me and mate Dave went over there, and then the rest of the boys stayed in Australia and some money there.
So the guys that you did anything with the e-bike company on the bike, was that any of those friends?
No.
Right.
They
So
were
this
2
is-
Kiwi lads that had already been well established, already had a good connections in town,
Yeah.
already several business. I think Squid had already had. It was on to his 7th business that he'd started or something like that.
Everybody needs a mate called Squid.
Absolutely.
I'm interested. You mentioned COVID. What were it like in New Zealand? I mean, obviously you won't have anything to compare it to, but obviously we know what it was like. What were your restrictions?
Oh, it was. I mean, Jacinda Ardern was our PM at the time, and she'd been through a lot. To be fair, I'm kind of look. She got a lot of stick from most Kiwis, and still does. In fact, I don't think she's come back to the country yet. I think she's in America, like almost in exile. But we had the mosque bombings, which she was really sympathetic for, and then as COVID came, she really went, right, all right, well, just keep a bubble between us and Australia, which is fine because Australia have got plenty of money. We're great with that. And Auckland have got plenty of money in New Zealand. So, but then we shut off Australia and things started tightening up a little bit, got a little bit more tricky. We had only then the Aucklanders to focus on, and then Aucklanders got a ring around their city, and they're the biggest. So I think we're like 5 million people now in New Zealand. and half of them are Aucklanders, and they've got all the cash. Everyone else in New Zealand is relatively poor, and coming to Queenstown is quite an expensive venture. So as soon as Australia went, Auckland went, and the rest of the world's already out, it was a nightmare. Really tricky.
Did you have we had 2 meter distancing and that sort of stuff?
We
Did
were
that
same,
apply?
yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. It were really bad. It was trying to. I mean, they opened up a little bit, and you were going to a nightclubs and stuff, sat in booths and stuff, and you couldn't. It was they were doing bottle service to the bars, but it weren't the same and stuff.
Yeah.
Everything shut down besides bottle shops. You could get your food at the supermarket, and then the alcohol was passed through a window in the next one.
Yeah.
But people go crazy.
That were like here, that apart from 10 Downing Street.
Isn't it crazy though?
I heard.
I don't think I've ever spoken to anyone about COVID that wasn't in the UK, but to hear how similar it was on the other side of the world, it was the same thing.
Yeah.
It just puts gravity into how bad it was, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how was it for your business then, COVID? Because you two were obviously you weren't together then when COVID times were?
No.
So obviously you both got your separate companies. So with you having a beauty business,
It was
that's
more,
even harder.
Yeah,
because you can't do nails at distance, can you? I mean, why does that work?
Well,
They might have got really long arms.
What, 2 meters, you mean?
if you guys go to the bank, they've got what's the clear
Perspex
we
shield,
all had that one, and you have to cleanse all the time, each and every one's in and out, door handles or whatever. But there's no customers,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
obviously, and then it was pretty hard.
Pretty tough time.
Because we have close contact, we're touching people's body and hands and stuff like that.
That's a no-go in COVID.
No,
No.
it was really hard.
And have you seen it? Obviously, the world is a different place in it since COVID and this and that. So, have you, in the businesses that you've got, obviously both being self-employed, has it bounced back all right? Would you say that, things are going well, doing well?
Well, they're spitting £900 bottles of wine all over.
Well,
so, I don't think it's going that bad. It's not like us drinking White Lightning in Park.
I could do that.
You'd like to do that.
Yeah.
The first year back was actually all right. I think people had that extra money that they'd been saving up, but I don't think it was a bit of a false economy, I think, because it went down the year after. But last year, we're now up 43% on last year alone. So, it's definitely took a bit of a spring this year alone, so which is why we've been allowed to go away, because so stressful having a business, trying to leave your staff and your managers and everything to do everything.
I want to know a little bit more. Sorry, Mark. I want to know a little bit more about the business in terms of. So, do you literally hire bikes out, or is there more to it than that?
So I used to be a Contiki tour manager, which is kind of like we pick them up from any hotel in Queenstown, and then we'll take them out to Arrowtown. It's a gold mining town set in 1863, and we give them 20 minutes of commentary on there. We'll tell them about, because I hire kind of local/Kiwis. So it's like, this is the snow mountain on the left-hand side, Coronet Peak, and then we give them all that information with all the bikes in tow. When we get there, we give them some recommendations on some brunch options, and then we'd say that the river's there, you've got a map here, you're going to go this way and this way, here's how your bike works, and then we'll pick you up from any of the wineries. That's the wine tour.
Now we're talking.
There's an ale trail tour we've got. There's a long distance sort of all the way down the Twin River Trail tour. There's Jack's Point tour. There's so many different options. But not only that, we're doing snow transport as well. So if you want to go skiing or snowboarding, we'll take you up Coronet Peak or Remarkables, which are our two main mountains. Pick you up at 8 o'clock.
So when we come to New Zealand, we know the
I'll give you all a free if you snowboard or ski.
Yeah, and then you could get a pedicure and massage.
There we go. That's where I'm going. These two can
And
go
tattoo removal.
snowboarding and stuff like that. Yeah.
And your tattoo removal.
These two can go and break the necks in snowboarding.
Yeah.
Me and Mark will be
we'll-
man it, ped it, tattoo removal, done.
I'd love to say I'm a snowboarder, but I've only got one scar from it, which is right on my forehead. From one accident I had of snowboarding.
Where did you go?
Andorra.
Oh,
and it was
nice.
a long time ago now, but it was a pretty bad accident. But I survived it. But I have just bought a bike.
You were talking you did down a bouncy castle.
No, I did. Not. I've just bought a bike, a Trek.
Nice.
Me and my wife both bought bikes. We went to a. Well, you'll know it. I don't know it. Where did I go?
J.E. James.
No, not the bike shop. The place.
Oh, the
Centre
Beamish.
Park.
No,
Beamish.
no, none of them places.
That's what you
the
meant.
place that's got a really big lake around.
New Zealand.
No, I'm not even going to go
You
there.
just said they know it.
No.
Thriber.
France.
Rother Valley.
Thriber.
No, none of them places. Irrelevant. Right, went there.
Lake Como.
No, hired some bikes, took them out, had an absolute... I don't think I've been on a bike for probably 15 years, and I lived on a bike when I was younger.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of us
Oh,
did when
yeah,
we
it's the
were
way of
kids.
getting around, isn't it? Knocking
We
your
just-
mate's door.
Yeah, absolutely. And
He
we
didn't
went
have
on the
any
bike.
mates. He didn't have any mates.
Give up. And we hired these bikes, and literally we had them for 8 hours, came off, and within 2 weeks we'd bought best part of £850 bikes each. And honestly, it's
Now you bought those bikes, you should go to Clumber Park.
Clumber Park.
Is that the park?
That was the place.
Yeah.
Clumber
I'll leave
Park.
it to it.
Clumber Park.
I've got a question. Have you learnt the hacker?
I could do that, yeah.
Can you?
Well, it's part of being. I'm a citizen. I've got my passport, so my friends
is it
lied
part
to
of
me.
the, induction?
That's what. I don't want to say too much, but I'm going to tell you anyway because I don't think there's any Kiwis going to listen to this. Maybe, but that you always lie to your mates. Oh yeah, have you learned the hacker before you go up and get your passport and stuff? Because you have a big ceremony, you get a silver fern, and it's you watch it that often. You get a good idea.
Is that the thing they do with the...
The kamate.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting really into it. Yeah, you have to do it properly though because you can't. It's not like a piss take thing.
What's not doing it properly versus to doing it properly?
Well, if you start doing the agadoo, you'll get kicked out.
Half-hearted.
Yes, it's full throat.
Eyes and
Well,
everything.
it's war language. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not a.
Well, it means something, doesn't it? It actually means. Do you get what I mean? That's the thing. It's not just something.
It's not like us singing
It's just
Three
not a
Lions.
dance routine.
No, it's not us singing three
How
lines
do
in
you
a pub.
how do you qualify them for citizenship? What's the dance? What you got to do? Yeah, I mean, other than the hacker, yeah. Have you got to be there for so long, or
I've been there 12 years, so I've put in my time. So
Is there a minimum amount of time you've got to be there?
Yeah, you just tick the boxes, you know. University, I went to Leeds Met Uni, Leeds Big Shot, Leeds Met, or Leeds Beckett as it's now called.
Yeah.
But went there and that helped. Sort of said I did some IT malarkey with my business, with my company that I was with at the time, and we're like, oh yeah, no, I do the digital. I made some complete lie up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't get revoked if the
sounds like
unintended
bliss, doesn't it,
progression.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Especially if no big spiders and stuff. Then I'm
Yeah.
thinking, you know what?
I
That's
know.
Australia. That puts me off.
Yeah.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little one. You're in
Yeah, I'm with
bathroom
you.
and one comes out at sink. You're like, whoa! And
Yeah.
I shout, Ellen.
Yeah.
Ellen, spider!
Yeah, I do the same, Daisy.
Yeah, me same. I'm same.
I don't. I just deal with it.
What, you shout Daisy as well?
I'm a proper man.
You're a proper man, are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I don't run away from a spider.
Okay. So I'll ask you the same question as what I asked Anna, and hopefully it's the same answer. So, is that where you see your settled life done? Queenstown?
Well, after coming out of Bali, the wages, I hope we both can sort of come to a point where we don't have to work as hard in Queenstown and we just get what our weekly wage in Queenstown would be and live like absolute kings and queens in Bali or something like that.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of my work on my laptop anyway. Just bought a brand new MacBook Pro, which I absolutely love.
So have I.
I know, they're great, aren't they? And I could probably reduce my hours down to about, I don't know, 10, 12, maybe 15 hours a week and just paying staff. Yeah, if you train your staff well, everything else goes quite smoothly, I guess. So
Living the dream, mate.
That's better than doing that a day, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got to be honest. For your age, mate, you're absolutely smashing it. You really are.
appreciate
I think
it.
it's really it's quite eye-opening / scary for me having this conversation tonight, if you want me to be honest, because I'd have never thought about moving or living abroad. I'm not a very confident traveller. I've travelled. I've been around about. I wouldn't consider myself to be a confident traveller.
Where's the furthest you've been?
I don't know what's furthest.
Miami, probably.
LA. I've been to LA,
yeah.
Miami,
Yeah.
Cuba.
Mexico.
Because there's some people in like Doncaster that won't even leave Yorkshire now, which really annoys me.
Oh no! I've travelled, Caribbean cruise, and you know I've been to some lovely places. What I mean by it is, to give you an example, me and my wife went to Morocco on our honeymoon. We stayed in a resort that was literally on the other side of the walls was where all the soups were and stuff like that. We never left the resort. Not for anything. Not for the reason that you're sat thinking of, but literally because we were too scared to go out the walls. Do you know what I mean? Like we just don't like. The first time I went to Cuba, went with there was a few of us that went, and one of the mates he got talking to a local on the beach and ended up going to this local's house for tea. Luke ended up going to the local's house for tea that night. I could never do that. You know, I'm just not that much of a confident person.
But would you not say that? But doing it this way, you've only got one flight there, and then you're there, and you'd adapt to that culture and.
Yeah, I think so. I think what I was coming to is, apart from a slight bit years and years and years ago, where we thought about moving to America, because there was a job there that pretty much got offered to me, and we decided not to. But literally, me and my wife were sat talking the other day, and we ended up having a serious conversation about potentially moving, like emigrating. And we've never spoke about it before, ever. And it's never been something that's been overly serious. I didn't think I could do it or whatever. But the more I started to think about it, the more that me and Daisy started talking about it, the more we started looking at houses. You know, we started looking at now it started off America that we started looking at because, you know, that suits me, my job.
America.
Yeah. But then we started looking at Australia. Genuinely started looking at Australia. I won't go into too much detail, but Daisy could get a job quite easily in Australia. And it's something that we've genuinely started talking.
I think that's always the dream, isn't it, for everybody? I think more Australia. I'm not a big fan of America at the moment, but I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Australians are so laid back, real fun.
Beautiful country.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Vast country, lots of different things. Everything from Perth to Sydney if you want fast life, or more relaxed, or Darwin if you want super heat. But it's very similar to England. There's a lot of similarities, and you get paid more. So
well, this is the thing. I mean, literally, we started talking about like the potential of it being like me, Daisy, the kids. The kids' mum.
Taking us with
if
it,
you want,
because we're doing
but
podcasts.
just that whole
what you're
thought
thinking?
process of
Let's go.
almost like hitting a bit of a reset button.
Yeah.
Because
change is good for
because
you.
I really feel it at the minute that I'm just proper stuck in this rat race of. Do you know what I mean? I'm 43 this year. Do you know what I mean?
Still so young.
Not being told that before, mate. But I'm 43 this year, and when you just start to evaluate your life and start to evaluate like, you know what I mean? And it's so scary / good to be sat here listening to you two tonight and about the lives that you've led and the lives that you're leading now. And I know that it takes hard work and it takes bravery and it does take balls. Do you know what I mean? To do what you guys have done. I don't think as Brits we're very good at the whole emigrating thing. I think the world does it better than the Brits. But to see what you've done and what you've achieved and what the possibilities are, and just how healthy you look and how well you look and how happy you look.
Very true.
She owns a beauty spa, remember? So get a bit of treatment.
I mean, he doesn't pay for it, so.
Do you have like? This it's going to sound ridiculous. Over here, and I know you like watching stuff like this. Do you have a lot like? Is the reality TV massive? Or are people just too busy living their lives?
That there, didn't they?
That's one of the craziest differences. When I come back here, the amount of TV that the Brits consume is unreal.
Yeah, because you're living your lives, and we're watching people living their lives. Yeah.
We've got quite a similar drinking culture. You guys probably drink a little bit more than us.
Mark
Queenstown being the
does.
adventure capital of the world, but we still have there's a lot of Brits over there, so we've got a lot of influence on the booze culture. We drink a lot more craft beers, so stronger beers. We'd rather come in for 3 beers that knock our socks off and then go home rather than be there all day.
That's our style, isn't it? But it's certainly mine.
Well,
I'm a big craft beer drinker.
Yeah, hazies are absolutely the one to drink over there at the minute. So yeah.
Well, I think we get Vocation Brewing. They use hops from New Zealand in a lot of their newer brews, and they are gorgeous.
Yeah.
So music wise, then what's the is there like a driving force, or is it again, is it similar? Is it, pockets? Is there a big indie scene? Is it a dancey sort of?
We get all the stuff that you get, really.
Right. Okay.
There's a bit of Kiwi culture that comes in. 660, massive band. They are absolutely dominating LAB. But you won't. In fact, there's so many Kiwis over here now that they can do tours over here and sell out arenas. So,
Really?
But you'll probably never hear them. But they're amazing brand 660. Big shout out to them guys. So
never heard of us.
That
Yeah.
might-
Have you
I
heard
might
of
listen
us?
to them.
I'm going to have a listen.
Because they're the
Yeah.
only
Super
super,
cool.
chilled, like Kiwi vibe, almost like a reggae sort of thing. But they're the only band that have ever sold out Eden Park, which is Auckland's biggest arena, New Zealand's biggest arena, where the All Blacks play their
Okay,
big
what's
games.
the cap? Capacity there.
60 something, I'd say.
Wow.
60,000.
It's fair size then.
So, Jason, I know you do a lot. I know you're getting a bit older now, but you're a very extreme sports type of person, like bungee jumping, snowboarding. It's parachuting. Have you done that?
27 bungee jumps, 6 skydives, heaps of jet boating.
Well, Rob's done one, and he thinks he's reached the pinnacle. So,
But I did do it recently.
He did do it recently, yeah.
Incredible. Amazing, isn't it?
You don't have a choice. You're strapped onto someone's back,
Yeah.
and you're off there.
I'm guessing you've done it though 6 times. You've done it on your own, yeah?
No. You have to do way more than that to be on your own.
I really want to do it, and it's like £2,000 here to do it. Would that be something you do? For £2,000, you get 15 jumps.
I'd pay for you to jump out of a plane on your own.
Well,
If you're only thinking about it, get it done.
honestly,
tick it off the bucket list.
It's one of the things. For £2,000, 15 jumps, and I can jump on my own.
Yeah.
Which the freedom of jumping on your own, opposed to, do you know what it is?
You spent it on bikes instead.
Yeah, it's the power of knowing that if I choose not to pull it, my decision. And it's quite
The
a scary
ultimate
thought.
power.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Ultimately,
It's a bit weird like
I'm in
that.
control.
You could do a cheaper one. Just go up to the top of a high, building and just have a look over the edge. Though, same thing. I don't think you-
Same thing, yeah. Your choice whether you step another step forward or not.
Yeah.
It feels more official, I guess. If you've got a red tag to pull.
Yeah.
So, Jason, you're into extreme sports and stuff like that, then, are you?
Not as much as I get older, but I mean, I've snowboard now for 6 seasons, so easy peasy to snowboard every day in Queensland. Especially picking my younger days, like you could just pick any day for the season to go up. And although the snow's getting worse over the years, when I first got there, 12 years ago, I'd go on the 16th of June for the first 4 or 5 years every day religiously for my birthday, and then recently, we've just 16th of June's not been no snow up the mountain at all. We had to wait till the end of June now, so don't know if it's global warming or what. But.
I think we've got a really good snow dump while we are here, eh?
Yeah, actually, they've had a big dump. They're starting to close down the mountains, but all of a sudden the snow's coming at the end of the season now. So,
what about you, Hannah? Are you into the extreme stuff the same, or?
I actually wasn't, and then 5 years ago I started snowboarding. Oh my god, love it.
Really?
Yeah,
snowboarding is a cool way to
love
do it. Skiers,
So good.
easy to learn. If you want to be cool,
Snowboarding.
That's exactly what I did, and fell on the first time down, smashed my head open, and never did it again.
That's why it requires commitment. Snowboarding. It's way harder to learn.
Yeah.
You're looking at 4 of the most uncool people on the planet.
You wouldn't say that.
Oh, don't look at me.
We've got a podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
While we're talking about tips, obviously that's Jason's tips for you for I'm going to say paragliding there, but parachuting. Hannah, can you give Mark and me, I guess, some tips on DJing? Because you DJ as well, don't you?
Yeah,
Is that
back
right?
in the day.
Back in the day,
almost
she used to
like
be a DJ.
16 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a
Multi-talented, these guys.
CDJ, so I don't know how to do with the laptop and stuff nowadays, but...
Well, that would be your call, isn't it? You both CD.
I was a CDJ.
Yeah.
I was like, when was the Avicii's Levels? That kind of music.
Oh, what a jam.
EDM.
Yeah.
EDM, that's my kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm EDM DJ.
Have you seen that film on Netflix, I Am Tim?
No.
Not
The
yet.
film about Avicii.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should have watched.
Oh, Tim Berg, his name was originally, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that's it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. I wouldn't say it's a hard watch. There's bits of it when you get a bit emotional. There's it's sad how he ends up. You know what I mean? And then ultimately what happens. But yeah, it's quite interesting.
What made you stop DJing?
Well, well, I've got a daughter. Yeah, it's
Okay.
so my daughter.
Surprise!
Yeah, so my life is very ups and downs and very dramatic, which is very interesting. I love it, my life.
Yeah.
Not too
Be boring
normal.
otherwise, wouldn't it?
I know.
How old's your daughter?
My daughter's 18.
Wow.
Yeah, she's in Auckland University. It's her first year, so she studies classical music.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What does she play?
Pretty much everything, but main instrument, piano, violin, and she does the music composing.
Wow.
Amazing.
And then she
Curveball,
play
that, isn't it?
yeah, flute, guitar, trumpet, flute, ukulele.
All at once.
See, we call them a one-man... I was going to say, we call them a one-man band.
Anna, where did that come from, though? Do
I
you
think
play
it's
musical
from
instruments?
me.
A child? So what happened?
Where did
Okay, I used to singing and I play piano for about 30 years in church.
Oh.
I'm pastor's daughter.
Now this explains a lot.
Look at me now!
Wow.
There's more
I
surprises,
know.
isn't there?
More,
18-year-old daughter. I can't believe it. Like it's.
Amazing.
Yeah, but genuinely, that is quite a shock, actually.
It is a shock because like I've got a 16-year-old daughter and I feel as though I look about 80.
Yeah.
You've got an 18-year-old daughter
Yeah.
and you don't look a day over 25. So
Yeah, I mean,
Asian genes.
in fairness, you could pass as Hannah's dad.
yes, I could. Yes, you're right.
Granddad.
Thank you.
We'll keep kicking. We'll keep kicking.
The words.
Thank you.
We'll have to take a picture at the end and put it on the on the
absolutely.
socials.
Put it on the socials,
Let the listeners.
Because they're trying to envisage what you both look like.
Yeah,
and
guess our ages.
Yeah, your ages and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
because they do that.
So you have, I mean, you've lived an absolute amazing life from what you've said tonight and stuff like that, and it really has, like, it does blow my brain when people live the kind of lives that you've lived, and you know, I wish I'd have had a bit more of confidence when I was younger to do you know, live life a bit more, because you just blink and you're just old,
Yeah.
aren't you? And that's it, you're done.
You're not old yet, mate, but yeah.
Having done what you've done and taken that leap of faith, what you did, you know, going to South Asia or whatever, or, you know, moving from Korea and going to America, what advice would you give to somebody who sat there now, maybe listening to this, you know, the 20, 25-year-old, and sat there thinking, the UK is crap, it's all gone to crap. What advice would you sit there and say to them?
I would say believe in yourself. I think that's the key point to anyone else, I would say.
I've been chatting with Mark's son, Ethan. Shout out to Ethan.
Yeah.
And he's thinking about making that trip over to Australia at the minute. I went, just all you got to do is don't make a big deal out of the big story of it. Break it into small chunks. Look at how much it costs to get out there. Visas are super easy for British to get over to Australia. That's your easiest first step. It's a long way away, and that working the mines, you make double, triple what you'll make here. Like, it's absolutely insane. 100 grand to 200 grand a year just for working in the pits. It's called FIFO or something. Fly in, fly out, week on, week off. And it was more like, after I found out how much money they were making for any age, I was like, why didn't I do that as a kid? Like, it's absolutely, you could buy an house after 2 years easily if you had start from zero money, you know. And the houses out there, there's loads of land. It's ginormous. If you've ever looked at a map of Australia, I'm like, that's what I'd recommend to all British people that feel like a bit stuck in a rut. You know, don't have kids early. Get yourself out to Australia or anywhere else in the world that you feel like you want to go. And
You do know Alice sat next to you, don't you? You know, and she's got a daughter.
but she's a unique individual. There's no one like Hannah.
You saved that well. That's well done.
Based on that, Jason, something that on the flip side of travelling away from your home country, and it applies to both of you. Do you miss the family at home, and has that ever played on your mind or ever been a thing where you think I kind of do miss things at
Oh,
home.
I've got a stories to tell now.
we are
We're sitting comfortably.
Yes.
Okay. So during COVID, I lost my mom, and I'm the only child. My mom passed away as a cancer. But that actually turning point made me more stronger.
Right.
Actually, it was quite big challenge for me. What was the question? Was it?
It was.
What do you miss from your homeland
or
and your
missing
family?
family.
Missing. Yeah, well, really miss my family. But after that happens and everything went through, I now realize that this is my home in New Zealand. I think New Zealand is a best place to giving everyone else to amazing opportunity to anyone else. I'm Korean, but I'm living my best life there.
Yeah.
So,
And without me getting, I don't want it to get too like political or too deep, but how accepting are like the Kiwis of immigrants?
Oh, easy as we call it in Kiwi land. Yeah, easy as. It's the easiest time ever to come over. It's we have the best technology. You couldn't have done that back in my parents' day. You had to send letters, but now we've got, you can call someone anytime you want, anywhere around the world. So some people that do come over,
you really sound like Mark. Yeah. You can really ring people and you can talk to them, and there's no wires attached to anything.
See?
It's the easiest time ever. The more of my family are now out there in Australia, in Canada, and stuff like. All my cousins have just spread their wings and gone. It's the best advice you could ever give anyone, really.
Oh, I'm reckoning that they've probably took your either advice or they've just seen your lifestyle and gone, I want Jay's lifestyle.
Yeah, I want a piece of that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about your parents? Do you find that difficult, or is it just a case of there's now Skype? Not Skype.
Skype? Do you do know Skype?
Didn't mean that.
Skype, Mark. Skype closed down literally about 3 months ago.
All right. I thought you were going to say longer than that.
Yeah. What you meant is MySpace.
Yes.
Yeah. Bebo.
FaceTime. with the likes of FaceTime and blah, blah, blah. Does that just make it so easy now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really independent anyway, so I didn't ever find that too much of a struggle. I was just like, we'd chat with my mum and they go, oh, we're all right, we're getting on with ourselves in that Yorkshire kind of way, and don't worry about us, we're cool. Oh, sweet, me too then, just get on with your lives and move forward.
You got brothers and sisters?
I got a sister, yep, she's never left Doncaster. She's Has she
not been out to see you?
She's been a few little places. No, she's never. No. She had kids early on, and that got her, stuck in Doncaster. Then she's had a bit of an hard paper round from then on, I guess.
I lived in Donny for a bit.
I wouldn't advise it. To be honest.
And is that why you moved out?
Edlington, I lived in for a bit.
Yeah.
New Edlington.
I
actually.
work in Doncaster. Yeah. I work for a very small logistics company.
So what's the business-wise? What's the dream? What's next? Because you both seem like the sort of people that don't necessarily just settle.
Yeah. Well, my company's called Going Blue, and it's very generic. So we started off with e-bikes, but then obviously I'm doing snow transport now. We started last year doing something called Snow Touch, which was people were ringing us on the phone and going, I don't want to go skiing or snowboarding. I've got kids. Australians have never seen snow. A lot of them have never seen snow. So they were like, I've got grandma with me and I've got my 1-year-old. We don't want to go skiing or snowboarding. Just take us up the mountain, make a snowman, have a snowball fight. All them core memories that you forget about was because we're quite kind of blessed, I guess, here in Yorkshire with good snow. I'd go Cosworth Hill and sled down it, and it was the best day of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm now bringing that over there and recreating it, a real simple thing. So we started that the last couple of years, and it's gone super well. I'm doing 60 people up the mountain every day, taking people up for that. We give them a carrot. We give them little diamonds for eyes.
We feed them. We give them a carrot.
With a name like Going Blue, you don't want to be doing swimming lessons.
So moving forward, with that generic name, I want to get a ginormous telescope, a 10 grand telescope, which you just type in the digits and it shows you where Mars is. So I could open up that with beanbags, hot chocolates. We can take them up the mountains because we get zero light pollution out there. And then we're right next to a ginormous rock climbing wall, so I could maybe expand out onto that. And just keep moving, I guess, because there's so much money with tourism coming down. Aussies from Sydney and Melbourne have got heaps of money.
So my wife really wants to go on a holiday, which just includes almost like a surrounded by snow, hot tub, chalet, and stuff like that.
Oh, that's Queenstown.
Do I need to call you and then
Call
sort
me.
that out?
Call me. I'll sort that out.
Okay. Then what about you, Hannah? With your business and stuff, are you any plans? Any future plans?
My business already new located, new place since last year January, and new branding, which is a very flash, and our business is going really well. And I wanted to moving forward to expanding my business more bigger.
She's already won 6 out of 7 gold medals in New Zealand.
13 for the last 2 years.
Amazing.
In what?
In New Zealand nail competition.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah.
Tahuna Beauty Spa. Check it out.
What was that again?
Tahuna Beauty Spa.
Tahuna.
Tahuna is the Māori name for Queenstown.
Queenstown.
So there's a lot of, unlike the Australians where they suppressed the Aboriginals, we have done the absolute opposite and gone, no, the Kiwis are getting, all of the love. They use a lot of the local terminology, which is Hannah's even adopted it in her shop, being Tahuna, which means shallow lake. If you actually do a natural translation in the Maori language, and it's not a shallow lake at all. It's 380 meters deep lake in Lake Wakatipu, which is absolutely ginormous.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to be honest. Gemma's got family in New Zealand, which is my wife, and we've always said, they came over not that long ago, maybe about 3 years ago, and they invited us over, and we were like, yeah, we'll come, and more so me than Gemma. And then it kind of got put on the back burner, and then other things
You
have
bought
come
a
up
caravan
now.
and went to Columba Park.
Yes. We did buy a caravan. But having met you two today, honestly, I can say it's kind of jumped up from roundabout, hip height to head height that I need to go to.
Well,
New
Gemma
Zealand.
will be happy with you when you tell her that, because Gemma wants to go, obviously.
Yeah, she does, absolutely.
And
In
you're
fact-
going to go, we're going. She's going to go,
But
great.
I've never been the one that's stopping it. But
No,
now,
I know, but you're like, oh,
I
whatever.
am
we've got
definitely
other
the
things to do.
driving force when it comes to where we're going.
It is.
Yeah.
I am quite intrigued when my wife listens to this episode on what she's gonna say to me, because her mum and dad her dad died suddenly, and it's left quite a big hole in Daisy's life. But a couple of years before he died, him and his wife, so Daisy's mum, went on a trip through New Zealand. So they hired call them like Winnebago things, they call them.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. There's loads of them.
Yeah, and literally travelled through New Zealand. And ever since they did that, Daisy's always been very much like, I really want to go to New Zealand. And it's actually has been me that's gone, I'm not that bothered, to be honest. It's not Australia, New Zealand, never really been like, probably even in my top 10 of places to go. And I couldn't even give you like a solid reason why. Do you know what I mean? There's just other places. But like literally sat here listening to you guys tonight, just like Rob, I'm kind of sat here going, now I really want to go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
But now it'd be interesting to see what what Daisy says, because Daisy also wants to go to Asia. And so we've decided that's where we're going to aim to go sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
So now it'd be interesting to see whether she still wants to go to Asia, or because I've started to talk about New Zealand, whether she verses back to New Zealand.
Time at the bar, please.
Okay, for me, sell me New Zealand. Top 3 things to do if anybody comes to New Zealand.
Easy. Milford sounds the ultimate number one. It's like Jurassic Park on steroids. As you come through the Homer Tunnel, it opens up and you can almost hear the soundtrack in the back of your head. Like, there is super steep cliffs, these jungle-like territory in front of you, and there's beautiful lakes. There's dolphins in there, there's seals in there, and it's probably the most beautiful place you'll ever see with your eyeballs in the world. That's number one. Milford Sound. It's not actually a sound; it's a fjord, but
Is it
we'll go
called
into that
Milford
later.
Sands?
Milford Sound. Sound and fjords is
Right.
cut by ice or cut by rainwater, but
Yeah.
it's like really deep V's that cut in, and you're like huge, like blows your mind with beauty. Anyone
Okay.
just put in Milford Sound, you'll see some absolutely incredible footage, especially with dolphins in the background and
I
seals.
love the
and-
enthusiasm at which I asked you a question. You didn't even have to think about it. It came out of your
Straight in.
mouth before I'd even
It's
finished
better than
the
Niagara
thing.
Falls, without a doubt. I'd rather go there than Egypt to pyramids.
Yeah.
It blows everything out of the water.
Okay.
It really does.
Number 1. What's number 2?
Number 2, Queenstown as a whole, I think. It's the adventure capital of the world. There's more things to do in Queenstown than there is anywhere else in the world. You can do. It's the home of bungee jumping. It's we have 4 unofficially bungee jump sites there.
Is that they have the bridges where you jump?
Yeah, Colorado bungee.
Yeah, the Colorado bungee. You attach your legs together, you jump off. AJ Hackett made it famous, and there's like 6 different skydiving sites. The beauty, the scenery is absolutely amazing.
That is somewhere I'd love to do that.
You've got downhill, but if anyone's into downhill biking, I know it's quite popular in Yorkshire, but we go next level. Like the downhill runs are awesome, and you can just do some everything. And even if you're not into extreme stuff, there's like the Onsen hot pools, beautiful rivers that you're sat in these hot
that's
tubs.
mine and
Now we're
Kirk's.
talking.
Wine. We have beautiful clear skies. That the rivers and lakes are really clear as well. In fact, we've got a really cool turquoise blue lake as well because of the snow rock flour that gets ground down with the snow. So that all whatever you see in your lakes here, they're never the same because they haven't got the same composite material in there. We have like rock flour that is sedated. So that's, if you look at any photo of like Tekapo, for example, is amazing. That probably one of the nicest lakes in New Zealand. It looks amazing. It looks like someone's photoshopped it. And it's absolutely natural. Church of the Good Shepherd is a really good, beautiful spot as well, picture-wise. We've also got the Moa telescope as well in that spot, which is the largest telescope in the southern hemisphere. If you like stargazing, and who doesn't these days, incredible views there. And then my secret kind of third one probably wouldn't be a top. There's loads of top ones. Would be Cathedral Cove, just outside of Auckland. If you come in there. There's this huge, like, beautiful sandy beach, but like a really nice gap in the like sandy mountain thing where you can walk through. Lots of people get married there. Very like great for a date, lads. Just in case you're interested. And Rotorua, where it's the cultural capital. If you ever like Hacker and you like mud pools, thermal pools. We've got the largest whitewater rafting waterfall there as well. That's amazing. And I'm just going to top. Am I allowed a fourth one?
Yeah, you can go for
Hobbiton. Lord of the Rings fans, Hobbiton is in Matamata is absolutely real. It feels real anyway to me. You go in there. There's Peter Jackson's done such a wonderful job in building that place. It's insane the level of detail.
It's where they filmed it, isn't it?
Yeah, like genuine like place you can walk around. You can have a beer there.
When you say built it, it's a completely synthetic area.
It's kind of live to a certain extent. Like they have a bar there that's constantly running. There's thousands of tourists coming every day. There's a water wheel with a little river, and you walk up and you wouldn't know you weren't in the movie set. Like, it's absolutely insane. And they have people still walk up and down taking the washing up, so with small feet. So it feels like you look and go, little feet pattering up and down doing the laundry every day, And
wow.
So to make it absolutely insanely real, and the tree and everything.
Jason, you should be working for New Zealand
Tourist Board.
You
is
know more
there
about that
anything
place.
in New Zealand that you haven't done that you're yet to do?
There's.
I think that'll be it now.
Yeah, no,
because
not
it sounds
much.
like he's done everything.
I used to work as a Contiki tour manager, so I used to take people around constantly, doing a figure of 8 of the entire place, and I loved it. Really amazing.
Speaking of Contiki tours, shall we spin the wheel?
Yeah,
why not?
Seamlessly.
Why not?
Here we go. Oh, it's spinning. What's it gonna be? Oh, this is so exciting. Come on. He's nearly there. The Wheel of Features.
So last week we've got AI Jukebox Jam to go through.
Yeah.
I just need to explain it first to Jason and Hannah. So, AI Jukebox Jam, okay? I have given a song to AI, and I've asked it to explain or give the meaning of the song, okay? I'm going to tell you what it gave us. You've got to reverse engineer it and try and tell me what the song is, okay? It's not an easy one. Although the song is very well known. Okay, so something is about hope, perseverance, and love while struggling through hard times.
It's too wishy-washy.
But let me just make this very clear. Make it very clear.
Yeah.
It's literally almost in the title.
I'm thinking Madonna or George Michael. Do I get like a little bit of I'm in the same sort of era, or do I get a little bit of feedback?
Yes, you're in the right era.
Ooh.
Something is about hope, perseverance and
'Cause
love
you gotta have
while struggling
faith in it.
through hard times. There's an emphasis on that last bit.
What last bit?
While struggling through hard times.
So I had a guess last week, didn't I?
Yes.
So I guessed, what was it? The Phil Collins.
In the Air Tonight.
Yeah.
That's
In the Air
your guess,
Tonight,
weren't
yeah.
it?
That was my guess.
Oh, okay. I haven't got one. Mark, what
Did
about
I
you?
ever guess?
I don't know.
I think you just said I can't think.
I can't.
I can't.
That's just a general statement.
Should we
of
throw it
mine.
over to Jason and Hannah?
Jason's reverse engineering it on AI, I think.
Yeah. I can see his brain working. Anna, do you have any guesses for what this song may be?
No idea.
I'm going to give it you one more time. Something is about hope, perseverance, and love while struggling through hard times.
I've got it. I know. It's Gangnam Style. Because Anna's here. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hey,
Close.
Sai, Gangnam Style.
No?
Yeah, that's a really tricky one. I'm just going to say Faith George Michael. But
Okay. The answer was Living on a Prayer.
Oh, John Bon Jovi.
Yes, John Bon Jovi. Yeah.
Bon Jovi, mate.
Bon
Yeah.
Jovi, yeah.
Bit vague,
Yeah.
that one.
Hey, I know.
The old vague.
They're
That's
all a
what
little
they
bit like that.
You're
Listen,
rubbish. You're rubbish,
listen,
Rob.
to start with, it was brilliant, but I think it's starting to fade now. We might have to swap that one out. But
Yeah.
shall we spin the wheel?
Yes, let's
Yeah,
spin the
let's
wheel.
spin
it.
Are we going to get... Are you spinning
Do you
the
want to
wheel?
spin it, Anna?
You spin the wheel
Yeah.
for us?
Give it a good spin.
Singing a one
Dead or alive?
I'm alive.
I'm already dead. Come alive. Be quick, I'll be dead.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
It's let it go, let it go. Wanna be alive. Want to be alive.
Right, guys, so Dead or Alive, you know how this works, but for the benefit of Jason and Anna who are here tonight, and for maybe any new listeners, Dead or Alive, what I do, I read out some celebrity names, and all you've got to decide is if they're still alive or if they're dead or not.
So it's called Alive or Dead.
Alive or dead.
Alive or dead.
What's
They
wrong
could
with
be.
that?
They could be still alive, or they could be dead.
They could be dead or alive. So I'll read out. So, like, if I said the Queen, is she dead or alive?
Yeah.
And I don't mean the band. You know, she's dead.
She's dead.
So that's how I'm going to read out 5. So all you need to do is jot them on your phone if they're dead or alive or not.
And
So
then we'll
I-
do the answers afterwards.
And we'll do the answer afterwards. Yeah.
Go
It's
for it,
like
Mark.
an echo.
I'm
Right,
ready.
So the first one then, Brian Ferry.
Oh.
He's a British artist, or is, depending if he's dead or alive. Was he ever in a band? Mark?
Yes.
Roxy Music, weren't he? That's
Correct.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Anna's got no chance in this. You're just going to
Yeah.
50-50 gamble.
Yeah, I know it's good. Well,
Pretty much what Rob does. Isn't it?
That is exactly what I do.
Well, in fairness, Aina's the same, because obviously she's from the Philippines, so she's
Yeah.
like, I have no idea what they're talking
Yeah.
about. So next one then, although Anna should know who this is, Dolly Parton. Do you know who
9 to
Dolly
5.
Parton?
Working.
9 to 5.
Is she 95?
Do you know who she is, Anna? Dolly Parton? No?
Now I've sang
No.
that. I'm sure she'd be
Oh, we're
well on
going
tune
to
with
struggle
it.
here, aren't we? Okay. You all got an answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, Luther Vandross.
Oh, what a legend.
By the way, I should have told you at the top.
He
These
did a
are all,
song with Mariah
this is a singer special.
All right.
They're all,
Singer
Oh,
special.
they're all
right.
singers.
I thought that were name of a sewing machine. A singer special.
That's right, that's correct, yeah. And I think it were Asian, weren't it?
A wooden one we used.
Yeah, pedal. Yeah, singer.
Singer special.
So Luther Vandross, you all got an answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Question number 4.
Natalie Cole.
Oh.
Nat King Cole's daughter.
Oh.
Natalie Cole.
How clever.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
How old was he?
Well, Nat
This
King
is-
Cole is definitely dead.
Yeah.
This is his daughter.
Nat King
Yeah.
Cole's about 20 years younger than Mark.
She's she's dead.
Okay. Anna's doing the answers already. But she might not be dead. She might be still alive. So last one, because
Yeah.
it is a singer-artist special.
Yeah.
Donna Summer. Do you know who Donna Summer is?
Never
Anna?
heard of her.
No? Never
You've
heard of her?
You'll
You've
know.
never heard
you
of her.
will know Donna
If your
Summer
dad heard you say that, he'd be
you will know
Jason.
Donna Summer is.
So
I
Donna
don't
Summer.
think he has ever mentioned her. I hear a lot of influence from their soul music,
Yeah.
northern soul, and all the rest of it, and I've never heard him say that. So it's on
Yeah.
him.
Is it hot stuff, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of our
hot stuff.
lesser known ones.
Yeah, from
some hot stuff, baby, this evening.
Yeah.
I feel
Full
this
Monty.
Isn't this like the home of Full Monty as well?
It is, absolutely.
Sheffield,
Yeah. Sheffield,
This
yeah.
pub. Aye.
I haven't done one yet.
I did do a bit of stripping actually at one point. I could probably teach us lot how to do a few moves.
That's another episode.
Talking about that's just jogged my memory. You know where because they filmed it in Sheffield at Shirecliff Working Man's Club.
Jay Green.
Shire Green. Sorry, I forgot. And that's where I lived. And the night they recorded that scene, I was stood in the pub watching it being filmed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was. I'm not in it because there were only women.
Did they take the hat off?
Yeah, Mark played a pensioner.
Yeah, they took the hat off. Yeah.
Did they actually have the willies out?
Yeah.
And you didn't have your camera phone then, did you? I imagine.
No, because technically, if you watch the film, there's only women in the audience. There's no men in the audience, so we were sort of the men were at the back, and I just happened to be playing snooker with Alan at that night, so I just thought.
Right,
Amazing.
answers.
So answers then. So have you all got?
Yes,
you've all
yeah,
got.
yeah.
So Brian Ferry then, is he dead or is he alive?
He is
So we'll go around.
Alive.
I've gone.
Alive.
Alive.
What were you
Dead.
saying? Dead.
He is-
Alive.
He is,
Alive.
He is alive.
He's alive. So you're saying dead. What are you saying,
Alive.
Jason?
No, alive.
You think he's? You think he's
Yeah.
alive?
Yeah, he's
What are you saying?
definitely
Alive. as
Alive.
well, yeah.
He is alive.
Oh.
And how old is he?
He's 81.
Okay. Any more guesses, or are you going to stick with that?
I'm going to say he is 69.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I thought you were dead.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he did. Well, it is. Any want to say any ages? No.
It was a 50-50 gamble
Yeah,
for
okay.
me, so I didn't. I'm guessing that.
He's 79 years old, so you were close.
79.
You
I
were
was
very
close.
close. You're very close. Next one, then Dolly Parton, dead or alive?
Alive.
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 Oh, I put dead. I
Alive.
thought she died.
Oh, no. Don't say that. It broke my heart.
Yeah.
She's
Don't go breaking
she's
my
not
heart.
dead.
alive.
She's still alive.
Oh, is she? Oh, right.
And how old is she?
I think she's 87.
Oh, no, I don't think she's that old. I think 78.
84.
Yeah. Any idea, you guys? How old she is?
84. That's
Well,
ridiculous, that, isn't it?
guess what? Somebody's close again. 79 she is.
Yeah.
Same age as
Well
Brian
done,
Ferry.
Kurt.
So she's still, yeah, well done. Okay. Next one, Luther Vandross, dead or alive?
Dead.
He's
yeah,
dead.
That was a sad day.
Oh, I got alive.
Well, he's dead, unfortunately.
Wow.
When did he die and how old was he?
I'm going to say...
Well, we'll come back to Mark.
About 10 years from now, I think it were. Maybe a little bit. I remember it being, I don't know, maybe longer actually. I think.
I was going to say 2012.
I'm going to say 2006.
Kirk?
I thought you were alive.
Oh, well, Mark's close. It was 2005 when he died.
Oh, wow.
And how old was he?
I'm going to say 58.
62.
It was 54.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Quite
We're only-
young.
we're only
Very
young.
young.
54
Yeah,
when he
we're
died.
young, we're young, yeah.
Natalie Cole, dead or
Hold on,
alive?
are we on? This is question number 4, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Number
Question
4.
4. Natalie Cole, dead or alive?
Dead.
She's dead.
I've got
Dead.
alive.
Natalie Cole, I think she's still alive.
Well, Nat King Cole's dead, but is Natalie
I've
Cole
got alive.
alive?
Yeah, I think Natalie Cole's alive.
What are you saying, Jason?
no idea. Live, maybe. Yeah.
I've got
He's
dead.
dead.
She is dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Funny thing, I don't know if any of you watch The Masked Singer.
I've
No.
seen it.
So a couple of years ago, this obviously after the year that she died, Jonathan Ross on The Masked Singer said, I think it's Natalie Cole that's in that mask. Bearing in mind she were dead. And ITV had to put an apology out to say, sorry about that, because he thought he thought she was still alive,
Right.
and that's who she thought were behind the mask. But how can it be? She's dead. So, any idea when she died? What
Who
year?
did the apology go to? The
31st of December,
31st of December.
2015.
I'm going to go with 2015. Probably towards the end of 2015.
Yeah.
And I'd have put her at 58.
I would if she died went in what year? 2015.
15.
Yeah.
I mean, Anna's even got the month. I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
say
put my
the-
months. I don't even do that.
I'm going to say
you
like the
on
start
AI?
of January,
77.
maybe just before. In 2015.
I'm going to say she would have been about 46 then at that age, at that time.
She was 65
Oh, okay.
when she died.
Wow.
And the last one then, Donna Summer.
Died.
Alive.
Alive.
I think Donna Summer's
He's dead.
She is dead.
Oh.
Ooh.
And when did she die and how old was she?
17th of May.
That's her birthday. She's still.
Do you know when you said use your phone? We had the internet off, is what you should have said.
Yeah, use your phone to put the notes in.
I'm gonna guess at about 2015.
Okay, Bob.
I have no idea, mate.
No.
I'll be honest.
It was 2012 when she died. And see, Anna's
close,
fact checking me as we go. And any idea how old she was, or are you gonna make a guess?
2012. She would have been
64.
72.
Yeah, I was more like 62.
63. Between you guys. So that were dead or alive.
Normally, I'm quite good at that, and I got 2.
Yeah. I got 3.
Well done, guys. And you,
How
how many
many
did you get? I know.
Oh, point of the game.
I've got 5.
Anna got
The only one
5
I got-
out of 5.
Well
Anna.
done, Anna.
The only one I got wrong was Natalie Cole.
You got 4. So it looks like Mark might
Did I
have.
get 4? I got Natalie Cole. I got Natalie Cole
Yeah.
was wrong. I got the others, I think, didn't I?
Yeah, you did quite
I mean,
well.
if you just tick some more across them like everyone else does in the game,
Yeah,
we'd know.
We'd know.
I've got a good memory.
We go. You know, we go through this every time.
What we need to do, Mark, is swap his answers over like we do in pub quizzes
yeah.
to check, don't we?
So,
So,
Hannah and Jace,
go on.
Alive, dead, alive, dead.
We've moved on, Mark.
have you enjoyed being on the chatting?
Loved
Yeah.
it. Absolutely loved
Was
it.
love
I
it.
love the buzz. I love the energy. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. I hope Sally comes out a few more times to get us a few more beers. Like,
Yeah.
really polish that bottle of wine.
Absolutely.
up.
Yeah.
Next time we'll make a day of it.
He knows the Sally's. She knows all
Hey,
about
we
Sally.
need to take the chat in on tour.
I know.
And I've got just the place.
Yeah. It begins with N. And it doesn't finish with Z. But yeah, it's somewhere in there. But it's been a pleasure.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Yeah.
All joking to one side, the fact that you're only back in this country for a short period of time, and you're so busy, obviously, and that you've taken the time to come and see us and share a couple of hours with us. I really, really do appreciate it because I've really, really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah,
amazing.
I really, really have. Thank you, Mark, for
for
bringing them, dragging them along,
We're dragging them-
bribing them, whatever you did.
well, I know Jason. Every time I see Jason, bearing in mind, as you just said, he's a busy man. I mean, they both are. But every time I see Jason, one of the first thing he always asks me is, "What's the podcast doing? What are you doing? What your plans are?" Because he's so he's so enthusiastic about it, like we are. And that's what he asked about. And I said, and then they were telling us a few stories. And I'm like, we need to get you guys on the podcast. Well, initially I said, Jason. I went, Anna, you come on as well.
Yeah.
Because they've got so much to tell us and share with us.
But yeah,
So,
listen,
it's
drop us
great.
the bank details. We'll put the money in. And thanks very much. It's been a pleasure, boys.
It has.
It really
Until
has.
next time.
See you next
Safe
week.
travels.
Thanks.
We'll see you.
Safe travels.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for your continued support with our independent podcast. Did you know that you can interact with us and other listeners on Facebook, on the Chat In Tap Room Facebook group? You can also get in touch via email, innthechat@gmail.com, and of course on any of our socials. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.